Hello from cold and rainy Tucson. It is July and it has been raining for days and it's not even 70 degrees out. I am cold and I am bundled up today. So I felt like I needed to share a message with everybody. It has nothing to do with the rain. I just thought I would share that with you because it is awesome. It's just, we needed it so bad. Last year we had none. And now it's been raining for days on end. But today I want to talk more about the fact that there are so many distractions trying to keep you from doing the things that you need to do to better yourself and better the world and society. There are so many things right now that are trying to keep you distracted from going within. All of these things without are intentional to keep you from healing and from connecting with whatever higher power you believe in. This is intentional because when you are disconnected from God, Source, the Creator, the universe, whatever you want to call it, Muhammad, I don't care. The basis is consciousness, okay? The energy that controls all, that creates all, the vibration and frequency that is all. When you spend your time looking at what's going on in other countries or even in your own country, and you focus so much on what's going on with these poison perforations, does that instill fear or confidence and security and love in your life? I mean, granted, there's a lot of scary shit going on right now. Am I worried about the food system collapse? Fuck yeah, I am. Am I worried about forced medical procedures? Fuck yeah, I am. Am I worried about the direction that the United States is heading? Yeah. However, I am trying very, very hard to remove myself from this type of stuff as best as I can. I have to get as much information as possible that I have an idea of what's going on, just enough to keep that fire lit under my ass. You know, you have to take in as much information that just lights that fire to get you motivated to take action, to do something, and then stop paying attention to it. Because the longer and the more that you dwell on all the bad and scary shit, number one, the more it takes you away from preparing and away from doing the self-work and the healing work, and it just keeps you in their little fear frequencies, which helps to perpetuate the agendas and the problem. When you focus on the problem, you get more of the problem. So why don't you take a look at the problems like, oh shit, that's a problem. What am I going to do to solve it? You've got to switch from a mindset of problems, fear, the world is ending, into something of love, compassion, solutions. What are we going to do about it? How are we going to solve this? What reactions are we going to take in order to counteract the agendas? Right? Like, people send me stuff all the time that I, quite frankly, don't look at anymore. Like, why do I want to keep looking at the same type of things over and over and over? How does that help me? How does it help you to keep looking into the same scary things over and over? Are you one of those people that just continues to share all the bad shit going on in the world? Why don't you balance that out with something positive? You know, like, this is not me trying to say ignore stuff. That's not it at all. But you need to find a balance somewhere. You need to kind of like bring it back to the middle a little bit. Because everybody is just, like, when you're living in fear, you're constantly pumping out cortisol. You're constantly stressed out. You are going to be sick. Your body's going to start breaking down because it's out of balance, because your hormones and your biochemicals and your neurochemicals are going to be all out of whack. And you cannot function or think right when you are in fight or flight. Your body, when it's in fight or flight and you're stressed, it is redirecting all of your blood and everything into an animalistic, instinctual reaction to fight, flight, or flee. Fight, flight, or free. I wanted to make sure I articulate that well for you. You're not resting and digesting. You're not able to think. Like, you have cognitive abilities when you are in the parasympathetic nervous state. When you can slow down, calm down, breathe deeply, take a deep breath. Your world's only going to end if you think it's going to. If you keep thinking about that shit. Utilize the problems in society right now and the direction things are heading. Utilize it to pivot to something better. Something different. When I started finding out about what was going on, I knew I had to start growing food as soon as I could. As quickly as possible. And I did. And you know what? The food you grow in your backyard tastes nothing like the trash in the grocery stores. Nothing. You will never have a better apple or strawberry or grape or whatever you choose to grow in your life. Like, the food in the grocery stores is garbage. It is so nutrient devoid. You're not getting any minerals or nutrients from it. They taste like crap. I will never eat grapes from the grocery store again. I mean, it's just the way things are going in a bigger picture, in like the bigger scheme of things. It's intended to push you to your limits, and it's intended to get you going to make this world a better place. Make yourself a better person. How are you going to go about doing that? When you're so distracted and you spend all your time looking at all the big, bad, scary shit going on, you're spending no time going within. All the distractions without are intended to keep you from going within. That's where you need to work. That is what you need to work on yourself. You will get answers of what to do, of how to approach things. You will get insights on the direction you need to go next. You will get like intuitive, inspired action on who knows what it is that you want, you know, whatever you're trying to manifest, or if you have no idea, you can be inspired. This is beyond religion and spirituality. I mean, it is that, but it's also very scientifically proven that when you go within, you focus your mind on your breath, and you just sit there and quiet your mind for a little while, things start to change physiologically in your body. Your life starts to change, because when you physiologically emit a different energy, you are going to attract a different energy than you were before. That is just how it works. You can't debate me on this. You can try, but I will send you research all day, because it's proven, it's established. I mean, and there's also thousands and thousands of people with their own personal experiences that are going through it. When you change yourself, your life changes. When you change what's within, then the external world changes. It has to start in here. So, I mean, just imagine if everybody was like, nah, I'm not going to live in fear anymore. Nope, I don't care. They can try what they want. It's not going to work. then their plans wouldn't work. Simple as that. But there's too many people right now who are already so far gone. This is why they have to do the mind manipulation and the MK Ultra programming and the Operation Mockingbird, and they have to put people into that hypnotic trance with the TV. Like, you watch the TV and you zone out. The TVs are programming you. The radio is programming you. Stop watching and listening to this shit. People are actually becoming addicted to fear. It is addicting. And you have to step away if you want to change. You don't have to step away. I'm not telling you what to do. But I'm telling you, if you don't want to keep living in that world, you can't change everybody around you. You can change yourself. And when you change yourself, it's going to rub off on other people. And then they change themselves, and it becomes like a ripple effect, ideally. Except the people who have had the perforation. It's probably too late for them, but, you know, there's still quite a lot of us who haven't. So, ask yourself this question. When I look at all the worldly news events and everything that's going on and all the chaotic weather and all the shit that's happening in the world, is that making me a better person? Is that helping my life? What does it do for me, and how does it make me feel when I pay attention to the dark, scary news and all the conspiracies and everything going on? How do I feel? What's going on inside? Are you paying attention? Because if you're not, then that means someone else is controlling you. Like, until you take control of your own emotions and your own thoughts and feelings, then someone else is controlling it. Because you still have them. So start paying attention. Pay attention to how you feel and react. And then change it if you want. But the change starts with you. It starts with me. And it starts with all of us. Do the inner work. I cannot stress it enough. It'll change your life. In a good way. And I would think that's what we all want, right? We all want a better, easier, happier, more joyful life, more health. So that's how you do it. Stop letting yourself be distracted by everything out here, all the shiny fear stories. And instead, next time you want to go and read about how terrible the world is, maybe choose to just sit and breathe instead. Try it out sometime. I hope it works for you, and I hope you have a good day.